phones.
I had one call.
That's not good. Come on, folks. What do you say? Cousin Brucey and everybody, all these people here working so hard. You heard a few moments ago what happened. That's what your money is doing. Babies with AIDS. Can you say no? There's no way. How do you do, sir?
Hi, Brucey.
Now, this Joe, Mr. Joe Deneroff here, right? Joe, I always say, I call you Joe. I'm sorry. There's so much going on here, Jeff. You know, I've done that everybody. I called Monty Bob a few moments ago.
Stage fright.
No, that's stage fright. Sage thinking. That's what I'm doing. How are we doing right now?
We're doing great. The phones could be a little busier, but we're enthusiastic, and please call in, and here's a phone ringing as we're talking.
Good, go get it. Go get it right over there. And Beverly Weinstein, well, Beverly, we thank you so much for being here on behalf of Variety and our children. We got a lot of work to do.
Yep.
We have a lot of work to do, and not too much time to do it. Tell you that. Now, sir, Mr. Goldstein, David Goldstein, another friend of Variety. I think the work is showing, and we're showing people out there what this work means to a lot of people. You've come out on a Sunday. You're a very busy guy.
Well, we'd like to just push these phone calls just as fast as we can and as hard as we can. It's a pleasure always to be.
There's another one right now. Good. Please, folks, dollars, $5. We don't need thousands. It's very nice if you give us thousands. Don't let me stop from doing that, but dollars mean something, too. I wanted to do this for a long time. I wanted to do this. Hey, Bert, what's happening up there, Bert, huh? Hey, Bert.
Yeah, Bruce.
What's going on?
Everything's nice, Bruce.
Yeah? Everything all right? Do some work, Bert, will you?
I am right now. Hello, folks. I'd like you to meet this fella who's been very helpful, and I want to hear what he does. Jim Wiley.
Bert, thanks a lot. I'm here from the food industry and answering phones for a couple of hours, and we spend a lot of time and effort trying to encourage customers to participate in this circular that comes out in all the newspapers, about 3 million newspapers just 2 weeks from today, the 30th of April. It's a special insert, has coupons from people like Lenders and Ocean Spray. And people out there, in addition to their contributions, ought to know that just by buying these products that they'll get in that newspaper, they'll be able to help support the Variety Children's Charity.
That's great, buddy. Big hand for this fella and all his help.
Thanks a lot.
Do I have a minute? Yeah. This here thing, I picked up this letter, and I'd like to share it with you a little bit. It's a normal letter, and it's a normal reaction for what this outfit's been doing. I want to share my family's excitement about my son's accomplishments. Greg was nonverbal, autistic, not toilet trained, and completely unmanageable when he started in your school. Yeah, knock it off. No, this phone's going. That's good. This year, he graduates from a regular class in our local high school. Here's a note from Greg to Variety. Thank you for the great job you did in putting me on the right track. I'm about to graduate from a regular schooling system and move on towards college. I have a 3.5 grade average, am a member of the varsity choir and an all-star in varsity track and field. You helped me a great deal. I would even dare say you might have well saved my life. Your former student, from a youngster that's been touched by Variety's people. Now there's a little guy that I just met. He's quite a kid. Variety's '89 poster child, Joey Flacari. Remarkable young kid. Last year, he sang on the Telethon, but he also sang the national anthem at a New York Mets game. Let's welcome Joey Flacari.
Only you can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do, and to fill my heart with love for only you. Only you can make this change in me, for it's true. You are my true, my one and only you.
You've got your own jukebox at home, right? And that's where you first heard this song. I guess guys with the Platters did that how many years ago? Long before you were born. That's terrific, Joey. Really, really good. You want to throw it over to Monty at the top board? We got good news, I think.
Monty?
Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you, Joey. One of our former poster children is right here, and that's, of course, our little Danny Probeck, assisted by his supporting cast, Margot and Frank Probeck, and they're the parents. Are you enjoying the telethon so far, Danny?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Well, I think you did a wonderful job, and I'm glad that you stayed with us as one of our team.
Yes, I am.
You have something that you brought along, Dan?
Yeah, and next time, Grandma wants to get for $10,000 to my grandma.
Well, that's not, I wish it were $10,000. Because he forgot there was a decimal point in there at one point, but Grandma did give you $100. And Danny, I'm so thrilled to see you again. And Margot and Frank, thanks for being with us once again.
We also have a check for $1,660 from canisters that were placed in the Wantua, Levittown, Seaford area of Long Island. And we've done a good job with that.
Thank you, Margot. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Danny. I'll take the check. And you folks can just walk out this side over here, and we'll get the next people. That's lovely to see a family working like that together. Now,
we are the detectives.
You are the detectives.
Detective, New York City detectives.
I'm going to flip a few cards. I remember you guys
from last year, yes,
from Detectives Endowment Association.
Absolutely.
And we got Al Marini and Jack Healy and Jerry Giorgio. Now, who's the spokesman?
I'll be the spokesman, Monty. How are you? It's good to see you
Funny
again.
how it didn't take me long to find out. See, I'm a detective. I found out who's the
You told
spokesman.
me the same thing last year.
Did I tell you something? Take it back. You had a new ad lib ready. Ready? Okay, you're out, you're in. Okay, go ahead, kid.
Monty, I just want to encourage all of our active retired members out there. We have about 7,500. This is a very, very worthwhile cause, and we would very much appreciate their support, and if they would start calling in their pledges. In addition, we have a check here for $1,000. So representing Tom Scotto, our president, I would like to present this check to you.
Thank you, Al. Thank you, Jack. And thank you, Jerry. We sure appreciate seeing you every year.
A distinct pleasure to meet you again.
Okay.
You know, it's nice that fellas like you have the big hearts to remember us at a time like this.
Indeed we do.
Right.
Okay.
Guys, hope to see you every year. Be well. Now, we have David Dinkins, who is, I believe, I'm not a New Yorker, but I believe that you are Manhattan Borough President, if I'm right.
You've got it. That's correct.
That's right. And as Manhattan Borough President, you have a lot of people and a lot of charities we support in your constituency.
That's true. That's accurate. And I'm very pleased about this effort. I have a special affection for children, being a father and a grandfather. And I think that Variety does some very wonderful work for children who are underprivileged and who do not have all of the abilities of other children. Some people call them handicapped. I prefer to call them disabled.
And as a matter of fact, a little boy in Toronto on a telethon once said to me, he said, why don't you call us handy-capable? Because we are capable of doing a lot of things other people can't do.
That's exactly right. I have in my office an advisory committee on the disabled, and it is amazing the things that these people are able to do, and more employers need to know it. And so I think it would have a value for youngsters who happen to have some disability now to know that there is a future for them, that they can go on and do wonderful things that many of us who are fortunate enough to have no disabilities are able to do.
Well said, Mr. Dinkins. Very well said. And thank you very much for joining us here on the Variety Telethon. It's a short one. We only have 4 hours, so I can't spend too much time talking, but I appreciate you coming down.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's have a fanfare and see what total we have at this hour. Here we are, 12:07, and our new total is... $593,000 is where we are, and we're on our way to our first million with your help. So get those phone calls in right now. You see the number on your screen. Get those phone calls in, please. And now to Maury Povich with another Variety highlight.
Take me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd. 2 of the most revered phrases in all of sports. Everyone, both young and old, loves to see a baseball game, and Variety last fall hosted 1,800 children from the metropolitan area at Shea Stadium for an afternoon of excitement and fun. And young Joey Flocari, Variety's 1989 poster child, enjoyed the experience of being wheeled out to the infield and given the honor of singing the national anthem for a packed house. Way to go, Joey. You sent Robert Merrill packing.
More of these wonderful people from Wall Street who've been assisting us in raising money, and this one is Joe Antanasio Jr., and he represents Oppenheimer Company. Joe, nice to have you.
Nice to be here, and I want to thank everyone for calling up. Have some pretty good donations here. Ferguson, Frankel, Stryker, and Cohn, $1,000. Murphy, Marcellus, Smith, and Namick, $1,000. Frank Maglio, $150. Big Joe DePel, $500. Abe Yankee Goldstein, $50. And a special donation from Newman Drug for $500 from Mr. Sam Toscano and Tony Tessetta. Thanks, guys. Keep the calls coming in.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Cy Lipman with Einhorn.
Hi, Monty. Nice to be here today. We have some great donations coming in. Kenny Ellis, $100. Tom Flynn, $100. Patrick Luongo, $100. Waylon Liu, $50. Dennis Saul, $500. Mr. and Mrs. Larry Helfand, $500. Tom Tisello, $100. Jerry Valgendi, $100. And on behalf of myself and my partners, $5,000.
$5,000. Gee, that's wonderful, Cy, and thank you so much for all your assistance and for working as well as giving. Thank you, Cy. And is this Vince Vitale? Vince, Merrill Lynch specialist.
Correct, Monty. Nice to be back again this year representing the Wall Street community. I have some nice donations to read off to you. Horace and Loretta Lacana, $200. Vincent and Ko, $300. Benjamin Marks from Foster & Company, $1,000. Stanley Gelfand, $100. Jim Riley, $100. John Corona, $150. And our good friend from Fort Lee, New Jersey, Johnny Palo, $100.
Thanks a lot, Vince. Robert Tyree. Hi, Bob. Good to see you again.
See you.
You notice this year I joined you in the hair. Right? Last year it was the black and white show.
You look stunning. All right, we got some great donations here. We got Mike Amori, $10. Leslie Pangborn, $100. Joan Elizabeth Pangborn, $100. We got Stephen Rathgein, $250. Alfredo Dupre, $200. And Ralph Gallardi, $100.
Thanks a lot, Bob. It's wonderful to see you back with us again this year.
Thank you. Hey, nice to be back.
Donald Parker. Donald doesn't tell me what company you represent.
I'm an independent on the floor of the American Stock Exchange, and we raised some pretty good money here. We got Barbara, Ken, Mike, Dina Maselli, $1,000. We got John Rizzuto for $100. Frank Lorenzo, $100.
Why don't you just read their names? They're all $100.
All right. Phil Ferraro, Romulo's Restaurant, Richard Duffy, Tommy McEntee, Richard Titus, Tom Schlanger, John Miller, Warren Smalley, Bob Bona, Jamie Facey. All these people have been very, very good. Very, very good.
I thank you, Donald. You did all this by yourself, a real good independent. Of course, we had Don Schupak and his lovely daughter, Jessica, and we'll be hearing from you again. Do you have something quick that you want to add?
We have a couple here, Monty. We have in honor of our friend Mike Milken and our dedicated employees from Braniff Airlines, $10,000 for the endowment. And $5,000 from Western Union on behalf of its 5,000 employees and in honor of Mike.
Isn't that great? Isn't that lovely? Lou Maselli.
How are you? I have a donation here, a lot of them. Frank St. Angelo, $1,000. Arthur Levitt, $500. The David Nolan Foundation, $5,000. Mark Mell, $1,000. Dwight Stern, $150. Beth Adams, $200. John Robert Shaw, Darrell Dove, Joe Neisler, Jim Daly, Peter and Helga Orloff, $500. Rick and Tara Doyle, $100. B&W Appliances, $100. And a special thanks to Bob Van Cannigan and Alan Greenberg of Bear Stearns for their donation of $5,000 each. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. All the companies are coming through. And Harry, do you want to add anything to this? Harry Horowitz from Variety Club International and Drexel Burnham.
Well, Monty, again, we're very, very pleased to go ahead and sponsor the Tote Board again this year. And on behalf of all of us, our 10,000 employees and friends and families, we're really happy again to be here.
Thanks, Harry. And Diane Ciccolini?
Ciccolini. Hello, how are you? We've been taking pledges from friends and family here, and we're delighted to be here. It's a very worthwhile organization.
Thank you. We're going to have some entertainment now. Lenny Coco and the Chimes are, I think, ready, standing up there. They look very handsome, they look very elegant, and they sound great, too.
Once in a while, will you try to give one little thought to me? Though someone else may be nearer your heart. Once in a while, will you dream of the moments I shared with you? Moments before we two drifted apart. In love's smoldering ember, one spark may remain. If love still can remember, the spark may burn again. And I know that I'll be contented with yesterday's memories, knowing you think of me. Once in a while.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Lenny Coco and the Chimes. Hey, Lenny, look who just walked in here, guys. Joey D, ladies and gentlemen. Joey D, one of our great stars. Peppermint Twist, come on, baby, down to 45th Street. Lenny Coco and the Chimes. By the way, listen to this. Monty Hall just told me, Lenny, Monty Hall just told me that he recorded that song for Decca Records back in 1942. And he was singing along with you. So if you need a bass on the road, you got it. Lenny Coco and the Chimes, really great friends here of Variety, and they entertain us down at Wall Street all the time. And anytime we have to do something, this great star and this great group, they're with us all the way. They want you to send in some money. Joey D, what can I say?
I also want them to send in some money.
And this guy here is the founder and the president of an organization called the Foundation for the Love of Rock and Roll that we all support very, very much, and we love you for it.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Where's Kathy? Kathy, all my friends.
Over here, Brucey, it's time to do a little business. We want to thank a lot of the people who've been working all year long very, very hard for Variety, and they have some money for us. Hello, you must be, is it Linda Marcelli or Marcelli?
Marcelli, thank you.
And you are from Merrill Lynch.
From Merrill Lynch.
And what have you done this year for us? Not for us, for the kids.
Oh, we've had a phone-a-thon, and we've had Merrill Lynchers all over the New York area working to raise money for Variety. It has been a pleasure and a privilege to be able to announce that among the Merrill Lynch people, we've raised over $30,000.
That's fabulous.
Especially the Rockefeller Center office, and it has been a pleasure. Merrill Lynch believes that there's no better investment than a child's life.
Absolutely. One of these days they're going to have bank accounts and they're going to want to invest somewhere, right?
We look for that kind of good health for all of them.
Absolutely. God bless you, Linda. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Okay, from Merrill Lynch. Next we have from Premier Magazine, Peter Eldridge. Hello, Peter. Very nice to see you. Thank you. What have you done for the kids this year?
Well, we're going to donate a check on behalf of Premier Magazine to Variety, the Children's Telethon. And I must say, I'm extremely impressed with all these fabulous children and their parents. The courage they show is just fantastic. It really is. I'd also like to present a check, my own check, on behalf of this fantastic charity.
You get a little involved, don't you, when you start seeing what happens?
As a parent, I must say, it's incredible. It's an incredible experience. It really is.
Peter, thank you so much. God bless you. Thanks all our friends at the Premier Magazine.
Thank you very much. Is this for you?
Oh, well, not for me, but I'll take it. Thank you. All righty. Next we have, these people have done an amazing job. Wait till you hear this. From Cineplex Odeon Corporation, we have George Sauter. Bill, is it Bateson? Oh, you're Bill Bateson and you're Robert Bill. And we have some, no, the others didn't show up, huh? Okay, well, we're glad to have you guys. You had something called the Wishing Well Contribution. Tell us about that.
Well, the contribution is they're putting up theaters with the wishing wells, and the public comes in, and if they throw a quarter in the shot glass, they win a free pass to the movie theater. and the managers have done an excellent job. I'd like to have special thanks to Mary Canizero at the Route 410 Plex in Paramus. Did an outstanding job. She always came in on her day off to help collect with cans at the front doors. And I'm happy to say that we've doubled our amount of money from last year.
I remember it was huge last year. What do you have for us this year?
$53,100.
My gosh, that's because all you people went to the movies and dropped your quarters in the cans. We will take it with great, great affection and gratitude. Thank you, gentlemen. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Robert.
Okay.
My goodness. I'm getting a little loaded down here, but I don't mind. Let's see. Next off. Oh, I know you guys. You're from Variety Boys Club and Girls Club of Queens, right? And you are Paul, Deanna?
Deanna, yes.
Okay. And what's it says? Oh, you're a courier. Okay. And you're Greg Gurovich?
Right.
How you doing?
Okay.
Brian Finley, Leo Cirolia. And you are?
Dennis Pagulatos.
What happened to your name tag, Dennis? All right. Okay, guys, what'd you do?
We had little containers, and we would walk around asking people to donate money towards us, and we collected $210.
That's fabulous. Tell us a little bit about the boys club over there in Queens. Now it's girls club too, right?
Yes, we just opened the girls facility, and we also have, it's separate from the boys, where they have their own gym and their own locker room, and we have our own gym, and we share the pool, where at different times they'll be in the pool and we'll be in the pool at other times.
Okay, so it's all above board, right? Yeah. And where would you all be if you didn't have the boys club to go to?
I have no idea.
Yeah. It's that big a thing in your life, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. I've been a member since I was 7. I've been on the 3 of us over here have been part of the swim team for 8 or 9 years already, so.
And it's open for any kid, right? Boy or girl. Okay, thanks very much, guys. Thank you so much for your hard work. The kids sure appreciate it. All righty, we have one more, I think. Let me see. Look at all of this. Now, I know one thing, and that's that you're not Ellen Mullins, whom I was with. You are Eric Pechstein? Pechstein, okay. And where are you from, Eric?
From American Airlines, from the International Marketing Department. And American Airlines is the official carrier for the Variety Telethon. We've flown all of you people in. We're very thrilled to be a part of it, and it gives me great pleasure to be participating.
Well, we love you at American Airlines. Thank you so much. What is it, Cousin Brucey?
I'm so sorry to say, I mean, American Airlines. Oh, you are my guys. You're holding this heavy check. I'm going to remove it from you.
Aren't you nice? Thank you.
Because I know it's hard to hold such a... That's a lot of money. Can I take it over?
Don't leave all that money with me.
I'm taking it.
So what have you done, Eric?
We're expanding very much in the international market, and we're having a new service to Lyon on May 1st and new service to Brussels and Hamburg on May 11th. And in the same light, we're also expanding in our charitable endeavors. And again, gives me a lot of pleasure to be here today to present this check to you.
And what is the check for?
It's been pre-presented already.
Oh, has it? What are you holding there then?
My name.
Your name. He had to be reminded what his name was. Well, we thank you very much. I wasn't told about this. God bless you. Give our love to our friends at American Airlines. You are Ellen Mullins. Where have you been all my life? How you doing, Ellen?
Great. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. You're from the New York Post.
Yes, I am, and we at the Post want to thank Variety for all the great work you do with the children in the tri-state area. You know, we're aware that society's main obligation is the care and protection of its children. Today's Sunday Post featured 6 major stories about kids. 4 were tragic. Only 2 had hopeful themes. Yeah. With your support out there today, we can reverse that trend.
We can change the news in this world, can't we, in a way, Ellen?
We can.
All righty. In fact, let's show exactly what we're talking about. Here's Danny with Cousin Brucey. Uh-oh.
All about it. X-ray, read all about it.
Danny, how are you?
How are you, Ellen? Nice to see you. Look
What's
what
he got?
Danny has. Kathy, he's our newsboy. He's our Sunday New York Post newsboy. And look at this. Look what we have,
Look at he's
Kathy.
got here.
Look at this. Who's
Full page ad.
You'll see this. You have a still store of this. And there's me from a few years ago. Kathy, you're the only one who looks more beautiful.
Oh,
and that's Monty.
What color was my hair then?
I don't know about your hair, but Monty's hair was dark in that picture.
We've all changed over the years. But the one thing has not changed, and that is the good work that Variety does through all of you people out there who give so generously of not only your time, but more importantly, even your money in this case, because there are a lot of kids who need it. Yeah.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, we're running out of time.
Thank you,
I got Jimmy Kerr here, Alan Combs, Dan Ingram. All of my friends from our radio community are supporting. We got to do it. You know what we can do right now, Danny? How about a fanfare?
Yes.
Go over to Larry. Say, Larry, fanfare.
Larry, fanfare.
Here we go. Point up there, Danny. Come on.
All right.
$774,279. Danny,
Thank you,
turn around, my little friend. Are we going to do it? You think we're going to hit that big 2? Do we need a lot of money?
Yes.
We do need a lot of money. Say, please help us.
Please help us.
White never tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You know what we have right now?
We have a great lady, a terrific singer, great songwriter.
This is a dear friend, great songwriter. Songs like It's My Party and Judy's
And I'll
Turn
cry
to
if
Cry.
I wanna.
Well, no, you won't. Not on this show today. Leslie, ladies and Gore, here's Leslie Brucey. Here's Leslie Gore. Take it, Leslie.
It's my party. I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Whoa, nobody knows where my Johnny is gone, but Judy left the same time. Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? It's my party. I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Play all my records, keep dancing all night, but leave me alone for a while till Johnny is dancing. I've got no reason to smile. Oh, it's my party. I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Patrick, I see Judy and Johnny just walk through that door like a queen with a king. Oh, what a birthday surprise. Judy is wearing his ring. Oh, it's my party. I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Oh, it's my party. I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Oh, it's my party. Oh, yeah. You would cry too if it happened to you. If it happened to you.
Leslie Gore. Thank you so much for helping us out today and for singing and bringing all
My
the talent.
pleasure, Monty. It's always a pleasure to be here with you and Brucey.
Thank you very much. And talking about Brucey, I know he's waiting to hear from us now. Bruce.
You know, I don't know why you always get all the good deals. Why, Monty, after all these years, I can't. That's my friend, and stop hugging her like that. I get very jealous. Leslie Gore. No, not to you, Monty Hall. Not to you. How would you like to read tomorrow's newspaper today? I mean, that's sort of everybody's fantasy. Well, in my hand here, I have something that'll be appearing in our greater New York and metropolitan area newspapers in the next 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks from now, it's called It Makes Sense. And the nice people at Food Enterprises are going to give Variety a lot of money. We're going to make a lot of money out of It Makes Sense. And if you will buy these products that you'll see in your newspaper and this ad, in a couple weeks from now, you're going to help our children, too, like you're calling right now. Please keep on calling. Will you? This is Jim Wiley. Jim?
Thanks a lot, Bruce. It's a situation where we have an awful lot of people spend an awful lot of time making sure that the Variety program keeps working. So you people out there, send in your checks, make those phone calls, and 2 weeks from now, make sure you get in and buy those products that are advertised in the It Makes Sense circular. Thanks.
And every time you buy one of those products in the circular, we're going to make some money to help our children for the things you're seeing today. I told you a little earlier when we started our telethon, when we started, we were going to show you where your dollars and where your cents are going. That's very important. When Cousin Brucey or Monty or Kathy or these nice people, hundreds of these ladies and gentlemen, ask you to send us money, what happens to it? It's nice to send money, but it's kind of nice to know what happens. You've all seen the motion picture Mask, and I don't want to get into it too much, but there's a whole bunch of children that are afflicted with something called cranial facial disorders. And this is kind of a tough thing for a child because when he goes to school or he's with his peers, a lot of kids tend to make fun of them. Kids are kind of rough on each other, as you know, and as we get a little older, we learn to take it easy on each other. So I want to take a look right now at miraculous work being done at something wonderful here in New York City that can only happen in our area. And thanks to Variety and the doctors over there at the New York Medical Center, the Variety Center of Craniofacial Rehabilitation. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to watch this film, please. We ask you to contribute funds often here to Variety, the children's charity. Well, today we're here at NYU Medical Center to show you what some of your dollars are doing. We're going to visit the Craniofacial Rehabilitation Center at NYU Medical Center. The center focuses on the treatment and rehabilitation of children with severe facial deformities, mainly those resulting from birth defects. The harsh reality of a young child facing the ridicule of one's peers during that very dramatic growth period is as much a concern to our doctors at the center as the physical disfigurement of the child. And that is why the center brings together and coordinates the programs of several specialty clinics of the Institute, in addition to plastic surgeons, including specialists in ophthalmology, orthodontics, speech pathology, psychiatry, and social service. The emphasis is on the whole human being, and no effort is spared to achieve that goal. The doctors are dedicated and warm, compassionate individuals that will accept nothing short of miracles in their efforts. Every Monday of every week, the entire team of doctors gather to examine patients and determine the next course of treatment to be followed. The clinics also serve as a meeting place for the children so they can communicate among themselves and learn from their experience. Our doctors at NYU really care. And more importantly, they are making a difference, a big difference.
It's a good thing you all are so wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's just where some of your money goes. Just where some of your money goes. The New York University Medical Center, our Craniofacial Rehabilitation Center. I finally got that out. And I'd like you to meet the director of this work. He's also the director of plastic surgery at New York University Medical Center. This is Dr. Joe McCarthy. Joe, all I can tell you, every time I go over to NYU Medical Center and I go to our rehab center, my heart goes pity-pat, and I'm saying, well, thank God Variety has discovered you, and you've discovered Variety, Dr. Joe.
Well, Bruce, we really couldn't do our work without all the help that we get from Variety, and all the children and all the staff at the NYU Medical Center. I want to give a big thank you to Variety.
We have a lot of work to do, don't we, Doctor?
Well, we do. There are a lot of children born every year with these problems, and there's a lot of work to be done out there. And again, a big thank you to everyone who has supported Variety and helped us over the years.
That's right from the director, ladies and gentlemen. Our New York University Medical Center, Craniofacial Rehabilitation Center. I'm so proud when I get that out. As I told you, every once in a while we want to show you what is going on with your money. And we got Nick Williams here. Nick Williams here out from Wall Street. We got our Wall Street people. We got my cousin Dorothy from United Order of True Sisters, who are real good friends of Variety. While you're making those phones ring, we don't have too much time. Please, dollars, nickels, $5 bills. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. All you people have been listening to Cousin Brucey and watching us all these years. We've given you some happiness. Please come through for us. Don't let these children down. Time is clicking away. Larry Charles, by the way, is doing a terrific job for us over there with our orchestra. Now, I got something great to introduce you to right now. These people have dazzled the screen in a hit motion picture that we've all seen. One of the most controversial and talked about films of the season, by the way, Lean on Me. They're ready here today. They're friends of Variety. They want to dazzle you here. But while they're dazzling us, you must make a phone call. Don't leave it for your next-door neighbor. Ladies and gentlemen, from our New Jersey shores, our very own, here comes Riff.
I would like to dedicate this song to my niece Kia, who has cerebral palsy. Listen. In my heart I keep feelings running deep, knowing what I need to say, baby. Just read my eyes, on my mind it stays, each and every day. Wanting so much to say, yeah. It's there, I know it. Oh, I've been trying to show it. That you realize I've come so near it. Oh, I just want you to hear it. But for now, just read my eyes. Won't you read my eyes? Listen, I know you're wondering why. The reason I don't try to let my feelings go. Ooh, just baby, let them go. I know that I am wrong for holding on so long. I just got to let you go, baby. It's there, I know it. Oh, I've been trying to show it. Hoping that you're real, Lord. I've come so near it. Oh, I just want you to hear it. But for now, just be my eyes, please, baby. Just want you to read to my eyes. Yeah. Read my eyes. I want you to read them, yeah. It's there, I know it. Oh, I've been trying to show it. That you read. I've come so near it. Oh, I just want you to hear it. Inside of all my life, I've come to see it, not tomorrow. It can't go on this way. I know it. Oh, I've been trying to show it. But for now, just be my eyes. Won't you be my eyes, baby? Ooh, oh yeah, I want you to read my eyes. Ah, yeah, baby. Yeah, 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 baby. We'd like to dedicate this song to all the people out there.
That group is known as the Riff. And I want you to give another big hand for the Riff. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
They were on our show the other day with
Yeah?
Regis and myself,
Yeah.
and they're Riff. Just Riff.
Oh, not the.
No, just Riff. Not Raff, Riff.
Gifford, thank you very much. You call me Hall, I call you Gifford.
That's right.
And I want to call these gentlemen up here, Kathy, because they are from the Metal Service Center. And once again this year, as in every year, they've come through with us. And we have Mark Bernstein and Larry Gilbert. Mark is with Manhattan Brass and Copper, and Larry's with Type and Steel. Not Type and Steel, but Type and Steel. Mark.
Monty, Larry and I are absolutely thrilled in our 5th year to be making a presentation for the Metal Service Center industry. Each year, the contributions have grown, and we see nothing but bigger and bigger sums in every year. I want to first thank the Metal Center firms in the tri-state area. Secondly, I want to thank the suppliers to the metal industry who are now starting to know variety and contribute to variety. And lastly, the friends of the metal industry, Larry's friends, my friends, and other people who have come forward and made this check worthwhile. We are pleased to donate $30,000 to Variety, the children's charity, a terrific, terrific cause.
Thank you very much, Mark, and thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Monty. Mark has said it all.
Very good, and I thank you. Give the check to Kathy. She'll take it.
That's my official job. Thank you
She'll go
very
and cash
much,
it.
guys. Thank you,
And,
Larry. God bless
now
you.
we have. This is from the Variety Boys and Girls Club, I believe, right?
That's right, Monty.
It's in Queens. What is the address in Queens? Because when people drive by, they should know it's a variety project.
It's the corner of 21st Street and 30th Road, and you can't miss it. It's got big, bright colors, got a big, bright chimney, big schoolyard, and a lot of kids running around having a lot of fun. So
But how many kids do you process a week? Do you know how many, Buster?
Yes, we have about 1,200 boys and girls now at the Variety Boys Club.
Buster Celestino, you're the president of the club?
Yes, I am.
And Jim Reed, your job?
I am the outgoing president, now I'm finance chairman.
Very good. Well, I understand that you had a Man of the Year dinner honoring Paramount's Wayne Llewellyn.
We did have a dinner honoring Wayne Llewellyn, and the proceeds from that dinner, we'd like to present a check now for the amount of $118,000.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Those big.
Thank you very much.
Did you notice how fast you got that? Buster, thank you, and we're delighted to be part of the group.
Thanks, Variety, for helping us the way they have in that story.
Thank you very much.
It's our thrill. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Buster. You have an introduction at this point,
Yes, Maury
Kathy.
Povich is back with us with another variety highlight.
Good.
Okay, Maury.
Over to Maury.
Yes.
A little bit of Disney magic cast a delightful spell over the local area last month, thanks to the generosity of the Walt Disney Company and a supporting cast that included motion picture theaters, air freight services, projectionists, newspapers, film delivery companies, hundreds of volunteers. Because of them, thousands of children were able to enjoy a special matinee performance of the classic Disney film, The Rescuers. All proceeds from the event benefited Variety, the children's charity of New York. Let's learn more about this wonderful day from our very own theater manager for a day, Cousin Bruce Morrow.
Hello there. Hey, something so nice is happening. Something so wonderful is happening. I want to tell you about it. Movie theaters all over the New York tri-state area are donating the full proceeds of a sneak preview of Walt Disney's film, The Rescuers. Great flick. And it's going today to Variety, the children's charity. Makes you feel kind of good all over, doesn't it? Now, listen, everything is being donated, including, listen to this, the film, the movie houses, the projectionists. We have newspaper ads being donated and radio ads and shipping of the films. That's a very important thing. Those are heavy things, you know. Cousins, this is a big team effort, as usual, here in Variety. But the real winner going to be the kids. They're going to benefit from the funds that we collect. You see, Variety helps all children in need, all the kids. And Cousins, the proceeds, all of them today, for this event, will go far in making this possible for Variety to save or enrich the lives of so many kids. One look at our children's faces today going to tell you that today has been an absolute success for both our little friends here that attended the Rescuers with their moms and dads who are having just the same kind of great time, and those who are going to be the recipient of the funds. So the next time you see an event sponsored by our organization, Variety, I want you to remember one thing, that your cousin Brucey told you about it, and I'm asking you now to please support us, will you? We're Variety.
Thank you. Marvin Friedlander of Marvin Films is here with a distinguished group of journalists and also a distributor, and he's going to tell us why they're standing here.
Well, about 2 months ago, I got a crazy idea. Why not do a project with kids helping kids? And who do you really turn to when you want to do something for kids? You turn to the Disney organization. And they provided us with Rescuers. We ran the sneak preview on March 4th. Over 8,000 children and adults came down to see us. Nice. I have a check for $24,000, Bonnie, which represents the entire gross receipts.
Well, that's fantastic. And a lot of people help make this possible. Of course, Leo Fish is with the Disney Corporation. He's with Buena Vista, which is the distributing end of the corporation. Thank you for all your help.
It was a pleasure to be a part of this worthwhile effort.
I want you to know Disney helps us in every city where we go, and it's a pleasure to do business.
I also would like to thank the New York theaters for their cooperation. United Artists Theaters, Lowe's, Cineplex Odeon, Redstone, Northeast Theaters, and a lot of other independent theaters.
You got a lot of publicity from the press?
Yes, we did. Without the press, we would have never been able to go on.
So let's pay special tribute to all the members of the press who came down today, shall we?
Shall we? Terrific.
Okay. Now, first of all, we have
Eric Linker, Senior Vice President of Advertising for the New York Times. Nice to be here today. On behalf of everyone at the New York Times, Wally, we want to thank all those who are here today, but we really want to wish you all the best of success in terms of reaching your goal this year. We are delighted to be part of this and to lend our cooperation and support. The New York Times people are very pleased to be a part of this wonderful charity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And, of course, thousands of kids are assisted by this telethon in this area. And then we have
Christine Miller, National Advertising Manager, New York Newsday and Newsday. And on behalf of the publisher, Robert Johnson, and Newsday, we extend our tremendous compliments for the successful job that you've done with Variety.
Thank you. Well, we can move along here and get Jack Dunleavy in here. Jack from?
Thank you, Money. I'm Jack Dunleavy, Ad Operations Director of the Daily News, and it's an honor to be here in such a distinguished company. And we're proud to have been a part of assisting the Variety Clubs in their great work for children. We wish them every success.
Well, Jack, there are a lot of ways that you can help us in the future, and I'll be talking to you. Thank you.
Joyce Frazzini, I'm the advertising director for 7 Days Magazine. We're just very happy to be a part of this telethon.
Keep it up, my dear. Keep it up.
I'm Judith Dorn, National Entertainment Manager for the Village Voice, and we are very pleased to have the opportunity to participate in this fundraising. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Arthur, come on a little closer to me here.
Hi, I'm Art DeSanto from Gannett, Westchester Rockland Newspapers, and we're delighted to be a part of your charity drive and look forward to the next one.
Thank you very, very much.
Michelle Whittick from the Star Ledger.
very happy to be a part of the charity.
Thank you. That's over in Newark, right?
That's right.
Yes, well, we're tri-state, and so we thank you very, very much. Now, the next gentleman coming in is Tom Lee, and Tom is assisted by Denise Sturm and Vance Arroyo, and all three of you, I believe, are with Drexel Burnham Lambert. Drexel Burnham Lambert has been a great help to us in the past couple of years, and today we pay tribute to them because they have been the ones who sponsor our tote board. This is the Drexel Burnham Lambert tote board.
Right. Yes, Marty. On behalf of the Drexel Burnham Foundation and all of its employees, we're very pleased to make this contribution of $100,000 to Variety. We're delighted with the work they're doing, and we want to see it continue.
Thank you so much. I used to take a look at the Drexel Burnham bear. Oh, there's the bear. And what is this one here?
This is a llama that they found this year.
They found the llama, but that's a little bear. And Vance, thank you very, very much, too, for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All right, $100,000 for the tote board sponsorship. It goes up on the tote board, so we take a look. We'll have a fanfare now and see what the total is. Here's the fanfare. Look at it. All right. Well, that's one of those stepping stones we'll be looking for. We passed the $1 million mark, and you're holding that check for $100,000. Kathy, you'll be here any second to take it out of my hands. Thank you so very much to DBL. Thank you very much. Cousin Brucey.
Thank you, Marty. Is that good news? Yeah. Lisa Olson. Lisa, $1 million plus. What do you think? I got to go do some work, all right? Are you happy? Comfortable? You need anything? No? All right, let me go do some work. Rosanna. Rosanna, here is our Rosanna Scotto, ladies and gentlemen. And this lady anchors our Sunday news on Channel 5, WNYW television, reports on our news, and I share cameras with you now at Channel 5.
I don't mind sharing cameras with you, and I don't mind sharing a stage with you today, too. As you know, I've been on Variety several years, but this year I think it has special meaning for me. I'm pregnant and 2 weeks away from giving birth.
Excuse me. Yes, she is, folks.
And it has special meaning for me this year since it's hitting so close.
Bless you. We love you. We love you at Variety. Send your money. Look at here. Bob Shannon, my colleague from CBS-FM, where I spend my happiest moments with a brand new addition to the Shannon family. I want you to meet a baby that's about, what, 5 weeks old? I'm partially responsible for this baby, by the way. I have to admit it. Bob and I are colleagues. This is little Scott. I inspired him. This is little Scott Shannon. And Scotty, he's taking a telephone.
He's got a call right now coming through. This is the new and improved Scott Shannon.
And we love you at Variety. Yeah. Well, I know Variety means something special to you.
Especially when you have a baby of your own. I mean, I'm so lucky and so fortunate to have a beautiful, healthy baby. And I can appreciate even more than before what the charity does for kids because...
Are you maybe thinking if he's going to do the morning show or something? Bye, Scott Shannon. Bye, Scott. Al Lewis. Here's Grandpa. Al Lewis has a great restaurant on Bleecker Street. They threw me out one day. They wouldn't serve me pizza, Al. Are you there? Yeah, he's there. He's busy. Good for him. He's not listening to me. He's unbelievable. Leslie Gore, one of our great, great stars. And Leslie, anytime Variety calls Leslie Gore is here all the time.
And so is this lovely lady I have on the phone who sends love to all of you and wants you to do the same thing she's doing. Call us quick. We need the money.
And listen, Peter Mancuso, by the way, Peter Mancuso, one of our state legislators in New Jersey, sent $1,000 to Variety. Peter, go to it. We need more people in the legislature like you, my friend. Here's a face. Now look at this. Look at this. We say in the Latin, I'll use a Latin word, punum. Look at this face. The girls, the women go crazy every time they see Matt Dillon. Now, I know you just got back from Europe, Matt?
Yeah, I just got back, yeah. And I'm really glad to be here because you know that every dime that people pledge is going straight to Variety, straight to help out some kid, you know.
And we've been showing a lot of our Variety, what we do in Variety all through the telethon today, Matt. And we thank you so much.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to be here.
I like the way he says, yeah, it's his phone. Yeah, it's great to be. Isn't he terrific? Joanna Gleason and Mike Vanahum. And let's see, I remember something. Excuse me, can you take over here? Because I think they are related something.
Well, if you'll take the phone, I'll talk to them.
I'll take it. They got scared. See?
This young lady that I'm very happy to introduce happens to be related to me by the virtue of the fact that she is my daughter, but also is the Tony Award winner for Best Actress in Musical last year. That made our family very proud. No, I had to say.
She said, oh, Dad.
If you can't be a proud father, what can you be, right? But for that, I get a kiss, don't I?
You get a kiss.
Thank you.
Everyone just heard the kiss.
Joanna, and assisted here by her husband, Michael Benham of Beagle Productions. And while he's writing up a pledge, maybe you'll say a word or two to the audience about sending in some money, Joanna.
Yes, I've had no problem here because the phones have not stopped ringing and people are calling in. And the first thing they say is, I hope that this helps the kids. And really, that's the spirit of the telethon, right?
Yes.
Every year. And here they go.
Don't do it. Leave her alone. She
Thanks,
has work
sweetheart.
to do.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Mikey. Maybe you can have a word with
the spirit
Mikey
of the telethon. Hey, Mike, this young lady's very busy right now. How are the phones going? What are people saying to you about the telethon so far?
That they're very excited, but I think more people should be calling because we need every dollar we can get.
And you know, it's nice that every dollar stays here in the tri-state area. People can use their credit cards if they give us about $25 or more. But anything under $25, a dollar, we need it very badly. We have $1 million. We don't have that much more time to go. It's only a 4-hour mini-thon this year. Hey, excuse me, I'm going to talk to, what's happening? Yeah, huh?
Everything nice. I want some phones, little calls coming in.
Listen, you want to talk to this guy. This guy is one of us, you know. He's one of the guys, you know. And Bert, one of our great movie stars, and one of our co-hosts here on Variety. And I hope you're going to be joining us for the next 20 years, Bert.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's get Bert's phone ringing. Come on, say, and when you get on to Bert, say, "Yo, it is Adrian calling." Candace Agree, a very dear friend of mine, and Billy Jerome. Now, this is husband and wife, right, Candace?
No, not. Well, what do you say, Bill?
Well, maybe I just made a whole thing here.
A little on the spot.
But it's not a bad idea. I hope your phones are ringing. Thank you very much. Candace, so nice to see you. Well, you are so pretty.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Oh, that baby. Well, talk to Bill, okay? Tova Felcher. Listen, Tova, I didn't know you were in emotion. You were in a Broadway show right now. Yeah. Lend me a tenor.
Yes, listen, I have a man here who will double his pledge if you say hello to him. It's Alan Weisselberg.
Alan, we got to go real fast now because we have only a few minutes left, you know. We got another hour. Alan, how much you going to pledge? Thank you. Bless your heart. Listen, you're going to talk to one of our great Broadway stars now. Here's Tova again, okay? And thanks for doubling it. I appreciate it. I'm gonna wave to you. Thank you very much. Ronald, pardon me, I'm going to put my back here. Ronald McDonald, listen, we are so happy that you have found time and stopped making those billions of great hamburgers in our tri-state area at Ronald McDonald's.
Well, listen, you know, you mentioned that all the money stays in the tri-state area. Did you know that Variety has pledged over $500,000 for the opening of a children's AIDS house? I think it's on 95th Street. And that's when you ask...
91st.
91st. All right, you know better than I. And that's why when we're asking for money, that's what the dream is for. So
Ronald McDonald, if Ronald McDonald asks you, kids, come on, we don't want to get the Hamburglar after you. Let's bring back Carol Lawrence right now. Come on, Carol, let's have some more from Carol Lawrence.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for such a short time, only 4 hours today, and there's so much to do. We're frustrated all our lives with not being able to make a difference in the problems that exist. But we can make a difference here. Because when you know these children and their families, you know that they face their pain and agony and frustration 24 hours a day. You can reach out with a call and your generosity to change all that. For this song, I'd like you to think of it not coming from me, but from one of those children, aching, agonizing, and asking you for help. After all the tears I've cried, you'd think that I'd give up on love, get off that line. But maybe I can get it right this time. I was there as passion turned to pain, sunshine turned to rainy days, yet here I am, ready to begin once again. All my life I've been a dreamer, dreaming dreams that never quite come true. But I still believe in love, and love believing. Maybe you can make my dreams come true. Please, don't let this feeling end. I can see my life as it comes up shining now, reaching out to touch you. I can feel so much since I found you, looking through the eyes of love. And now I do believe that even in the storm we'll find some light, knowing you're beside me
on, please.
Carol, I would like to tell you that I still believe not only in love, but I believe in the goodness of the people of this area who have been giving us money in great quantities, and I still believe in the fact that it's the $5 and $10 and $20 donations
that make the
makes us go over the top.
Yes, sir.
It does. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
You get so moved by the lyrics of the song.
All you have to do is talk to Joey, that beautiful face, and Danny, and all the children around here who really are the reason for this fabulous telethon. And I see the difference in them when I come back a year later.
Yeah.
They're happier and stronger, and it's because people like you say, I care, I love you, and I can make a difference. Don't stop doing that. Please call.
And they are making the difference. And if you want to see some more children, Kathy Lee Gifford is with them.
Thank you. That was beautiful, Carol.
Thank you.
All right, one of the recipients of your generosity through the Variety Club, the Children's Charity, is the Association for Children with Down Syndrome. And we have some of guests here today that also benefit from this school. And Freda Stamel is here. She's the executive director along with her daughter Nancy. She's 19 years old, has Down syndrome. And then we'll introduce the other guests in a moment. But Freda, first of all, briefly, can you explain what Down syndrome is?
Down syndrome, Kathy, is a genetic disorder that affects 1 out of 800 births in the United States, and it can occur to anyone regardless of race or religion. To date, they have not discovered the reason for this genetic disorder, and they are working on research. It affects every chromosome in the body.
But when your daughter Nancy was younger, the age of some of our children here, was there a school like this available for her?
No, there wasn't, and we were the pioneers in researching the way to go about beginning the school, and now we have a school located in Belmore, Long Island, for 120 children, preschool children for Down syndrome from ages birth to 5.
That early development is so crucial for their later life, I would think.
Yes, well, in addition to training the parents, we bring related services, various therapies to the children, like occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy.
To prepare them for the rest of their lives.
Yes.
All right, Ellen Schuster is the mother of Matthew Schuster, who's what, 6 years old, Matthew?
Yes. Yeah.
What a big boy. And you go to the school, right?
Yeah.
Do you like it? Yeah. Ellen, what's the difference that it's made in your life with Matthew?
Well, it's educated myself as well as my family on how to help Matthew to achieve many of the achievements that he's made to date.
That's you. He certainly seems happy.
Yeah, ignorance is something that, keeps anybody from growing, and the school has made a world of education for both Matthew and myself.
Well, in the past, we would shunt these children aside and pretend they didn't exist in the past, and now there's a place for them in this world. There always has been, but we didn't make a place for them. Now there is.
Yes.
And they are a joy to us. Matthew, you make our life sweeter and brighter. And next to you, who's your friend there? Who is that? Is that Michael Brennan?
Yeah.
My goodness, and are you 6 years old too? No, what are you?
5.
Oh, you're 5.
I'm turning 6.
You're gonna turn 6 on your next birthday, right?
Yeah.
When's that?
My friend. August 25th. No.
Oh, see, he knows, Mom.
Oh, I know.
You're Kathy Brennan, the mom.
Yes, it is, yes.
Has the school made a big difference in his life?
Tremendous difference. I think when you have a child like Michael, the initial reaction is such a shock that the school, ACDS, is such a tremendous support to all the parents and to all the children that go there.
And Tony Caiazzo, you have your beautiful daughter Lindsay there. How old is Lindsay?
Lindsay's 4 years old.
And she goes to the school also.
She's in the pre-graduate class at ACDS.
Well, I think we've proven here today that this school makes an enormous difference in the lives of so many children. There's a big waiting list, I know, to get into this, and hopefully as more dollars are given to Variety for this, more space will become available for more children. Thank you, Freda. Nancy, God bless you. I know you're working now as in a school.
I would like to say that I am a volunteer. When I am off from school days, I come to volunteer with the ACDS, Association for Children with Down Syndrome, birth to 5. I am happy to be at this telethon, which I will tell you about myself. My name is Nancy Stamel. I go to Metham High School.
Yes.
But I have friends who have Down syndrome also.
Yeah.
And I have a job working at the Shore School in the elementary school at the Edge School Center.
And you get paid for this, don't you?
I get paid for this job no matter what. I always use my books
All right.
And
well, Nancy, you're living proof that there is a sweet future ahead for children with Down syndrome, and we thank you for being here with us today.
well, I am happy to be at this telethon.
Okay. Well, now we're going to go over to Cousin Brucey over at the phones, okay?
Okay, that
Thank
sounds
you
like a
all.
good idea.
That sounds like a good idea, Cousin Brucey.
Thank you, Cousin Kathy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're giving you an opportunity to help children. This is an obligation, a responsibility, and most important, an opportunity. Please, help us help children. We never want to say no to a child in need here at Variety. That's important. Ray and Maurice Stone, real relatives of mine, $100. May I thank Bauman Cleaners, my cleaners. I put our little coin deposit things in a lot of stores. Mario's Meat Market, my butcher, thank you very much. NoHo Washed Up, all my neighborhood people, Grand Union, thank you very much for all the help. Here's a good friend of ours. You met him a few moments ago. Joey D, as long as I can remember being on the air at WA Beetle C and CBS FM, where your Cousin Brucey spouts and espouses the great music all the time, Joey D is always one of our most requested people. Joey's also the founder and president of the Foundation for the Love of Rock and Roll. And Joey, we bless your heart. Pick up that phone for a moment. Joey, I know you have things to say. You have a lot of fans. Come on, baby, take us down to 45th Street.
Meet me on 45th Street, but more importantly, send in some money to the Variety Fund. It's a very, very worthwhile cause. We've reached the $1 million mark, but we need lots of more money. Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. And we have Midge Moore, Midtown Tennis Club. I'm glad to see you don't have your crutches anymore. And Dr. McCarthy helped you get yourself set. Midge, thank you very much. You got phone calls. Dean Sloan, Community Ambulette. Cousin Dean is on the phone. He's going wild over there. Terry Newman of Cameo's Restaurant. Thank you very much on behalf of all of our children.
It's a pleasure to be here, and on behalf of all of our friends, family, and patrons, please call in. We need you.
They listen to you do it. Broadway Roy Fredericks. Broadway Roy, thank you.
Thank you, Cousin Brucey. On behalf of WABC, boy, which I am the producer of the Bob Grant Show, and on behalf of Bob Grant, let your influence count. Get that money in for the kids.
I've been on Bob's show several times, and I want to go back there again real soon. Bob's a good friend of mine. Peter Ballner. And Peter's with our video committee. What company are you with, Peter?
I'm with the Palmer Video Company, and we're located in the metropolitan New York area with video stores.
Well, listen, thank you. The video committee does a lot of good for children all over the place. I don't know if you can get the shot. Yes, you can. Arlene West, All Pro Inc. And this lady with Sid Rubenstein, they follow Cousin Brucey around. I follow them around all year long, and we've had some good videos. And everything you've seen where your dollars go, this lady helps produce. And Arlene, we love you here at Variety. One of our dear, dear friends and a good, good buddy here.
Thank you very much, and everyone out there, please call. Please send as much money as you can.
We don't thank you, Arlen. We do not have too much time, so please, let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Cousin Brucey, and I'm asking all of my friends to please get this thing going. These phones are not ringing as much as we want to. And we're going to go to Monty. Monty's over there at the tote board, and I'm going to pick up some phones. You want to talk to me, just ask, and if I'm available, I'll do it. Come on, you're coming through, everybody. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Let's have it. Monty.
Thank you, Bruce. I'm standing here with some gentlemen who've been with us every year representing Lowe's Theaters, and they have done such a wonderful job for us. And Jerry Esben and Richard Einiger are here. Jerry, what is your position there?
I'm Senior Executive VP and Chief Operating Officer of Lowe's.
I knew it was important, all right. Richard?
I'm the division manager for the Manhattan Theaters.
Very good. And tell us what you did.
Well, on behalf of Bernie Morrison and all the family at Lowe's, we have collected in excess of $56,000.
Is that done through your theater collections? Is that done in, how is that done exactly?
Well, all the theaters have wishing wells.
Right.
And we ask the people as they come through the box office and into lobby to please donate for this wonderful charity.
And you got 56,000.
That's right.
Very good. Where are these wishing wells? Are they in the tri-state area?
All the theaters in the tri-state area.
Very good. Now, besides the $56,000, which is fabulous, you have another challenge, Jerry.
Yes. I'd like to challenge anybody who comes to a Lowe's theater between now and 6 o'clock this evening with a $5,000 check made out to Variety for the children. We will donate to them, as they donate to us, a gold pass for the rest of the season.
And maybe the first 2 months of next year. I don't know. I'm very liberal about these things. But a gold pass waiting for the first person. I hope somebody comes in and gets another $5,000 to us. Thank you to Lowe's. Thank you to Jerry and Richard, and our very best to Bernie. I hope he's watching right now. And now, as you gentlemen move out, the chocolate chips come in right now. Sandy and Cookie. Who's Sandy?
I'm Sandy.
Who's Cookie?
I'm Cookie.
And what are the chocolate chips?
Oh, these are macadamia chocolate chunk cookies. They're just one variety that we've been giving out today.
Who have you been giving them to?
Oh, to the children and to the people on the phones and everyone just strolling around.
But none for Uncle Monty.
Oh, of course.
Oh, sure. Now you show up. Fine. No, when I throw it away next, you're going to come and give me a cookie, and I'm going to have some.
Oh, well, we had a few. Bud Mayo, the president of Sandy's Kitchen Cookies and Cakes, donated all these cookies, and we've been singing, and the kids, I want to thank them officially for singing so well with us today.
Now, I called you Sandy and Cookie, but you have real names.
Debbie Furman. And Kathy Roy.
Bless you, and thank you very much for all you're doing. Now go and give some more cookies to all the volunteers. And save mine, of course. Thank you. All right, and now we have Edward Fagan, who is in the furniture business from Maurice Valenci. You're the president of Maurice Valenci.
I was going to follow such tough cookies.
Yeah, tough cookies, all right, but you did pretty well, too. Tell us what you did.
Our people at Valenci think there's more to life than just selling nice furniture. We're interested in our children and our hopes for the future, and we support variety clubs who help other children who are less fortunate than ours. The Maurice Valenci Industries and the Maurice Valenci Foundation are pleased to turn over this check for $82,000.
$82,000. Ed, that is absolutely fantastic. What an example for everybody to follow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to Maurice Valenci and to Ed Fagan, who's the president of that company. Have done such a great work. And I have one thing to read over here. I'd like to do that right now. Michael Milken has given and continues to give his tremendous support to Variety Club and to children, no matter what challenges he faces himself. This donation from those who had the privilege of working with him is made to show our love and support for Michael in a way that honors and continues his tradition of giving to Variety and other causes involving children. And these people who work with him have sent us a check in his honor for $175,000. And I know where your feelings are, and I thank you so very, very much. And I believe, and we have another check right over here from the Video Hall of Fame, and this is Bill O'Brien.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Tell us about the Video Hall of Fame.
Well, each year for the last 5 years, we've organized a charity dinner dance in early December to raise money specifically for Variety. This year, we are here with $35,000, bringing our 6-year total to over $250,000.
Yes, and I've been very happy to be with you all those years and attend some of those functions, too.
Well, next year, we hope to be back with at least 50.
I hope you will. Thank you, Bill O'Brien. Thank everybody in the video industry for me. Stay here with me as we have a fanfare and take a look at our new total. The money has been rolling in beautifully, the phones are ringing, and we're up to $1,281,000. Thank you, Bill. Money's really rolling in, Brucey.
I'll tell you something, Mike. That's kind of scary. That's not bad, $1.2 million, but we have, what, about a little over an hour and 25 minutes to go. Please, if you have not made a pledge, call us right away. I'm here at some celebrity. Somebody just handed me some Sandy Kitchen snack-sized cookies. Joanna, that's for you. You hold that. You're the only one that can afford having that. Edmund S. Lanzaro and Eisel and Company, we thank you. Leslie Bontemps, Dean Witter Reynolds Company. Bontemps. Bontemps. Oh, very nice. Right, come on. I'm a guy from Brooklyn. Don't give me that Bontemps, you know. Tony Cigar, that I can say. That's one of my guys here. I know you have a lot of people to thank. Please forgive us. We are moving like, pick your top one.
Robert Santangelo, $1,000.
I know you have so many people. It's so tough to do this. I'm so sorry. Rudy, we just don't have enough time. Rudy Mass, Salmon Brothers, thank you so much. You guys have been so good to Variety.
Thank you, Bruce. There's just one thing I want to say. A woman called and contributed $2. She was very embarrassed. Please, don't feel embarrassed. We'll take all the 50-cent and dollar contributions we can get. Thank you.
Very good. 2,000 is very nice, but $2 even more important. My high school, James Madison High School in Brooklyn, New York, where I'm going to be honored in June. I'm going back to Madison at commencement time. Class of '89. You gave me $100 for my kids. James Madison High School, I can't wait to see you. Thank you very much. He has a heartwarming story, but right now he's on the phone. You want to do it real quick, Michael?
1 second?
You tell her, hold on 1 second.
Well, I just had a call from a young woman who has 4 children, unemployed, and she wanted to contribute $10. And I just think that it's a sign.
Tell everybody what you said, though.
Well, I said that I thought she should keep the money for her kids. And she said, well, no, she felt that she had to do this to help these poor kids.
It's sad, Mike. You know, but Michael, see, this is what it's all about. This is what Variety's all about. It's people helping people. It has to happen. I know how you feel right now. It really hurts. Frank, thank you very much for being here. Boccabello.
That's the name.
That's a good name. You're a good name. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
I have a couple of quick ones. Number one, Thompson McKenna in memory of Tony Perselli, $1,000. I belong to the Knights of Columbus. South Ozone Park Council, Knights of Columbus, donated $300. I also got a $25 donation from Terry Petek. She babysitted for Carol Lawrence. She wants to say hello.
Carol Lawrence, babysitter. Barry Appel, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. We really appreciate it. You got a whole list too down here. Huh?
This is from the Amex, which is very long.
All right, look at his list.
Anywhere from $500 to $500, includes mine and reporters on the floor of the Amex, clerks, and as well as broke.
Monty and I are at the Amex, and listen, we love you guys down there. You powdered my shoes and everything else, and I look forward to it again. Real quick.
A few more. Olympic Video, group from Newark, New Jersey, got together and sent in $250. And the nicest pledge was a $10 donation. Kid called up, Rodney Gonzalez from Brooklyn, and said that he's poor, lives in Williamsburg, but he'd like to give something because there's always somebody worse off than himself.
That's nice. You know, it's not a matter of being poor, my friends. I know. Barry, thank you. It's not a matter of being poor. This is a matter of life and death. This is children we're talking about. There's an obligation here. There's a responsibility. Please, please, call us now. We don't have much time. Chrissy, I love you. Chrissy, we talk all the time. We're always so happy to have you here. And Donald, Horn and Hardart, Dynamats, where Cousin Bruce's Good Day New York comes from all the time.
That's right. We love having you there, and we've had a lot of good response to our request for donations here, Brucey. We've had a fantastic, from the 20,000 employees of McCrory Corporation in honor of Mike Milken, $25,000.
Did you say 25,000?
$25,000. Right. From friends of Mike Milken who've been calling in all morning, too numerous to mention, $20,000 in total so far. And from two special friends in honor of the employees of the American canning industry, Nelson Peltz and Peter May, $20,000.
Mr. Horn and Hardart, we thank you very much. Listen, I remember when these things were nickels. Now we're dealing with 20,000, right? I love Horn and Hardart. I love that. A lot of nickels. Listen, excuse me, you and I got to do a little work here. We only have a little while left. Monty's fooling around over there with Carol Lawrence, and he's with all the girls all the time. It's left for you and me. Now, you and I are the tough guys here. You know what I mean? I come from Brooklyn. Where do you come from?
Corona, Queens.
Corona. I'm not even going to talk to you.
It's a little more sophisticated than that.
Oh, Rid, who told you that?
Yes.
Huh? You think you're so tough?
Excuse me.
No, I'm just kidding. Just don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stay on him. It's all his. I don't want anything to do with this.
Here's a look at one of Bayside, Queens' best-kept secrets, St. Mary's Hospital for Children. And here to fill you in is Dr. Neil Lombardi,
palliative care unit at St. Mary's Hospital for Children. In this unit, we treat children who are in the final stages of terminal illnesses. They have a variety of disorders, including some who have cancer, some who have degenerative disorders, some who have severe congenital malformations that are not amenable to surgical procedures. While they're here, we provide them with medical care, palliative treatment, including pain medications and treatments as needed, as well as good nursing care. While they're here, we can also provide their families with counseling and bereavement counseling and services to help them while they go through this terrible crisis in their lifetime.
Well, Danielle was born with hydranencephaly, and she's been here since she was 6 months old, so she just had a 4-year anniversary up here, a little longer than most children up here. This unit's been able to provide very good care for her, to keep her from getting bed sores and to monitor her on a daily basis for her needs, her seizure needs, etc. And it's allowed me to come and visit and be her mother and not her nurse, and to continue to be a wife and mother to the rest of the family, to my husband and my other 2 children that I've had since we've had her. And that makes a very big difference in our lives. If it wasn't for this place and knowing that she's getting the care that she's getting here, I think I'd be a basket case.
Okay. All righty. We're here with Dr. Bert Grebin, and he is with only been in the business a few years. Dr. Bert Grebin of St. Mary's Hospital for Children. Dr. Grebin, tell us about it. It's a wonderful facility.
St. Mary's is the only facility of its kind in the New York metropolitan area, providing care to children like Amanda and Noel,
yes,
who have genetic disorders, or in Noel's case, asthma. And we care for those children to rehabilitate them and return them to their homes. And we also have, as you saw in the video,
yes,
a special unit for 10 children who are terminally ill and may not live to see tomorrow. And those children and their families are cared for at St. Mary's. In addition, we have a home care program caring for 150 children at home and an outpatient program so parents can bring their children to the facility.
You feel it's easier for a child to get better at home than in a hospital?
It is the most appropriate place for a child.
Now, in Noelle's case, Noelle Gonzalez, hello, and her mom, Rosa. Noelle, you have to stay in the hospital, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you have asthma pretty bad. Have you had it all your life?
Yeah.
What's it like at the hospital at St. Mary's? Are they nice to you?
Yeah.
But you'd like to go home, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
What is the prognosis for Noelle?
Noelle's prognosis is excellent. She needs a complicated medical regimen to be able to manage her symptoms, and mom's involved so that we can keep the whole family together. Very important with a chronic illness.
To have the families all involved.
Absolutely.
Now we have beautiful little Amanda Platia over here. Amanda has the same affliction basically that Joey has, right? What is the name of that?
It's called phocomelia, and Joey, as a matter of fact, was one of our children who left us when he was 3 years old.
He graduated.
So he's a success story in himself. He's smiling over there. And Amanda has the same disorder.
Now, Frank is her grandfather.
Yes,
Frank, we're happy to have you here today. Now, when someone looks initially at a child like Amanda or Joey, they tend to think that there might be something wrong also with them emotionally or psychologically or mentally. And that's wrong, isn't it, Doctor?
Absolutely.
Tell
Absolutely.
us why.
The beauty of a child is inside, and people have to look inside the children and see what they have to offer. And all the people out there that are looking at the children today and thinking about, should I put my hands in my pocket or not, please do. These children are our future.
They sure are. Amanda, you can go home now, sweetheart. She's so tired. Okay, thank you, Dr. Grebin, for all the good work you did.
The bus drivers of Half Hollow Hills.
Well, Frank, thank you very much. Please give them all our great gratitude for their generosity. Thank you all very much. And over to you, Monty.
Thank you, Kathy.
Oh, it's one of my favorite
You know,
singers.
Julie, thanks. Julie Budd, you know, she was the singer, not me. Julie Budd has been with us on every one of the telethons here in New York and has also performed for us in our Los Angeles telethon. And I wanted to just give you a special story about what happened in Palm Springs this year, where we also have a telethon. I got a call, a desperate call from our Palm Springs people. I was going to go out and MC it, but I had nothing to do with the production. And they said, we've had so many cancellations because of various things. You've got to get us a star. Where did I find you? You were in New York at the time.
I was in New York, and then I flew to L.A.
That's right, and you said, I'll be right there. You flew to L.A., connected with the flight out to Palm Springs, and starred in our telethon and saved the day. And here she is again to save the day for us, our favorite Julie Budd.
Thank you, Monty.
Thank you. Thank you. It's nice to be here. Thank you.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, and
Can that kid sing?
Oh, the Smellies as she sings. Look what she looks like. Look, she gets more beautiful every year.
Thank you, Julie Sweater. We'll see her a little later on. I just ran over to tell you one thing. I don't know what the magic is this year, but the phones are ringing like crazy. My daughter just told me, she says, it just rings, and the people are saying things like, I've never seen the Variety Telethon before, but I want to be part of this. And she is getting all kinds of great donations. I want to tell you that maybe it's the work you're doing over there, whatever it is, but the phones are really ringing.
You know something? Like Monty just said, my friends, you are part of a winner.
That's right.
Join a winning team. Everybody likes to be a winner. We're winning now because we're helping children.
And the kids of the tri-state area are the winners in the final analysis.
It all stays here. Thank you, Monty. Thank you, Monty. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a great Broadway show, and Broadway has always supported the great work of Variety, the children's charity. I'd like you to meet a doll, Ellen Foley, and this is James Brennan. And Jimmy and Ellen, thank you so much for being here in Variety. By the way, saw your show 2 times. It is the most delightful. You want to see something happy on Broadway, because we get enough sadness all the time in the streets and the newspapers and the news and everything. You go to see For Me and My Girl on Broadway, you walk out feeling, hey, it's going to be all right.
Yeah, we make a lot of people happy with our show, but you guys here with Variety make a lot of people happy. And if you want to really make people happy, especially the kids, send your money in. They're opening a new AIDS house.
Isn't it wonderful for babies? You realize, I mean, before I broke up before I couldn't handle it, but isn't it wonderful that somebody cares?
And that the purpose of it is that it's for the children, and they don't have to deal or see the adult sickness at Sloan Kettering and other, you know, it's just for them and to provide an atmosphere for
When a
them
child
of
goes
joy.
into a hospital, what Alan was just talking about, we built a very, very wonderful wing at Sloan Kettering Memorial Hospital for children with cancer. So a child doesn't have to be involved with adults with cancer. It's horrible enough. And that's what we do with the money. Please, I beg you, would you do one thing for me? I hope you're not getting angry. The Lambeth Walk. Can you give me that? I want to teach me how to do oi and give me a little thing.
All right, sure, you bet. Watch this. All right.
Okay.
You give a little of this here. Doing the Lambeth Walk.
Oi! Thank you very much. Oi, oi, oi. Thank you very much.
You know it's oi, right?
That's the part. Ellen and Jim, thank you very much for Me and My Girl. Thank you very much. You walk, take an oi right off here. There you go. Thank you very much. To riff. Jan and Craig, and they were some of my sponsors. These guys are my sponsors here, Jan and Craig's Windows. And if you ever need replacement windows, as I've been telling you for years, Jan and Craig's, they have places all over the place. And Jan and Craig's the place to go. They just donated $5,000. Jan and Craig, we love you. Replacement windows, you're the very, very best. I thank you. Well, look who's here. If you've been listening to the radio over the past year or so, you hear Cousin Brucey talking about Rickles, the floor store at Rickles. And here's the boss of the floor store, one of my sponsors from CBS-FM, my cousin Stevie Schottenfeld, and we're going to be doing some new commercials soon.
Absolutely right.
Am I doing all right for the floor store?
It's doing fantastic. We appreciate your efforts, and we're just delighted and thrilled to be a part of this effort here today, Bruce. We're very proud to be part of a charity that's so fantastic in its nature and its generosity, what it's doing for kids around the tri-state area.
Well, Steve, I am so proud that you have elected to help and be part of Variety, the children's charity. And listen, anybody needs anything for your floor, like Cousin Brucey tells you on the radio all over, it's got to be the floor store at Rickles. Steve, thank you very much. Thank you.
Here's a check on behalf of the floor store.
Tell me how much.
$1,000.
$1,000 from the floor store. Thank you. Let me give you a hug. Thank you very much. Okay. And here's another one of my sponsors. Tony, how are you? This is terrific. This is like old home week here on Cousin Brucey's show. I talk about Drucker's Discount. And they're all over New Jersey. And if you want anything in electronics, audio, video, these are the audio-visual specialists. No fooling around. No refrigerators. I mean, we want car phones. We want audio and video. We come to Drucker's.
That's right. Yes, you know, we're new to Variety. We're only about 30 days. I think by this time next year, between our customers and ourselves, we'll make a very meaningful contribution. We have $1,000 for you to start us off.
Drucker's just got $1,000.
And we
Tony,
wish you the best of
And I'll
luck.
see you Tuesday. Okay, coming in there. Thanks, Tony. Drucker's. Here's some good friends, some very good friends of Variety. Get close here because I think we're getting out of this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Dorothy Garuccio and Lorette Blumenkrantz. Did I get it right?
Say it right this time.
Let me say it.
Juriceo.
I always say Garuccio, Juriceo. All right. Well, anyway, these are very dear friends of ours, and we're just always happy every time I see you guys and gals come on here. And I know there's a big organization. How many ladies are involved in this?
Over 8,000 women are involved, and in the New York area, this is just the New York area because we help them out in California, Florida, all over the country.
Oh, we need all the help we can get, and we're doing very well. Like Monty said, we're a winner. We got a winner going here today, and it's nice to be part of a winner here in Variety. What do you have for us today?
I have another check for $7,500, making that
75?
That makes it $15,000 today, and I wish you all the luck in the world. And my girls in New York, please call. We're waiting for your calls.
Call Dorothy. Call Lorette. Thank you very much. Thank you. These are very good friends. Come on. Oh, look at here. Look, we have you. Bob Chasuli. This is the younger generation of Bob Chasuli. Dad gets a little nervous on television.
Dad gets a little bit nervous. You wanted me to fill in for him today.
Well, Bob Chasuli, another one of my sponsors on CBS FM. Bob Chasuli Auto Imports, and if you want a car, this guy has them all over there on Route 46, right? Route 46 in Little Falls in New Jersey. And there's a big red tag going on right. I'm doing my commercial right now. Bob has been a very good friend of Variety for many years. Tell us the good news this time.
Well, on behalf of the Bob Chasuli Auto Group, I'm proud to present a check for the sum of $5,000 today.
Oh, that is so nice. $5,000 from Bob Chasuli. All right, you stay with me. You want to just stay right here with me, Bob?
Yes, Bob. Also, what we're doing is every customer that stops in any of the 25 Bob Chasuli locations throughout New Jersey, we're going to donate another $2 to the Variety Telethon.
So if they take a test ride, is that what you do?
It.
All right, so if you go into Bob Chasuli anywhere, any of the Bob Chasuli locations, there's 25 of them all over New Jersey. Take a test drive. We get $2 for every test drive. Go on and drive a car. He has all the best cars, too. Bob, thanks. Let me get this for your dad. Okay, so you will be. Thank you very, very much. Art Soriano, thank you very much. Hey, is everybody ready? Fanfare, Cousin Larry. Here we go. Watch it. 1,393,837. Anyway, $1.3 million some odd dollars, and that is really great. Ladies and gentlemen, I am ready once again to feast my eyes, and I want you to feast your eyes and feast your ears on one of our best friends, Kathy Lee.
Thank you, Brucey. All righty. Let's hit it. Gonna sing a song. Gonna be a love song. Sing about the good, good feeling you brought along. You put my mind at rest. You made me feel like I've been blessed with good times, good music, and good, good friends. Well, I remember when you found me, I was hungry and alone. First you fed me, then you loved me. You made me feel at home. But when I was really down, when I was feeling low, low, low down, you turned me on to good, good music. You turned me right around. You held me to your breast. Ooh, ba-doo, ba-doo. You held me up with your sweet caress. And good times, good music, and good, good friends. Well, I remember when you found me, I was hungry and alone. First you fed me, then you loved me. You made me feel at home. I'm gonna sing a song. It's gonna be a sweet love song. Sing about the good, good feeling you brought along. I'm gonna scream and shout, oh, what did I ever do without? I gotta have good times, good music, and good, good friends. Oh, I mean good times, good music, and good, good friends. Oh, I love good times, good music, good music. Oh, I love good times, good music, and good, good friends. Yeah! Be a good friend of Variety and call that number at the bottom of your screen right now saying thank you. Do it for the kids.
Thank you. Joel Burley, how's everything going here?
Well, everything's going great. We're continuing to raise a lot of money here. I think the rain is helping us here in New York. I want to thank Donna Kelly, Linda Marcelli, Peter Fasinelli, and David Lesser for their generous contributions.
Keep them coming. You have a private line, don't you? What is the phone number they call for Wall Street?
560-3550, and the calls are coming in.
That's for all Wall Street personal calls over here. Lessa Martin is busy taking one. We want to at least recognize Lessa. Hi, Les. She's doing well. This John Eric Smith. He's with C.J. Lawrence Morgan Greenfield.
How are you, Monty? Nice to see you. I'd like to thank all the people that are calling in. I'd like all the people in Monmouth County.
get on the phones. It's a rainy day. I know it's a lazy day. But just look at your children next to you and make the call. I'd also like to thank some of the people from the expanded Blue Room and the Blue Room of the New York Stock Exchange. We have Teddy Giotano, $100. We've got James Fanning, $200. Bruce Rosen, $100. Donald Abamonte, $100. Thomas and Laurel Nigro, $300. And HL Securities, that's Herbie Avnet, $500. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John Eric. And over here we have Steve Sommer. Steve?
Hi, Monty. How are you? With Blumenthal Securities on the floor. What we'd like to do is thank a few people who already called in. Anthony Tessetta Jr., $500. Adam and Estelle Silberman, $100. Vinny and Carly Utal, $300. Just got a nice call from two young children, Alexander and Nicholas Bennett, $25 each out of their own money. They're in the children's. I'll be right there. Anyway, when you got to be here, it's unbelievable.
Francis, you want to add anything? Francis Bacabella, you want to add anything?
I certainly do. Robert Fabricant, Jewelers Incorporated, $250. Danny Donner, $100. Frank Palazzola with Carol McEntee, $500. Roy and Kyle Meehan, $35. Stephen Abramowitz and family, $25. Stephen Mara, $300. Keep them coming. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frank. We'll be back and get the rest of the people a little later on, but I know we got so many other things we want to do. So I think what your phones are not ringing. Every other phone is ringing except Dr. Ruth's phone. She's the only one who... It's magic. Brucey!
I'm just white. That's Dr. Ruth. Isn't that nice? Oh, it's so nice for Dr. Ruth to join hundreds and hundreds of other men and women here to help Variety. Please keep calling you. We've got a winner going. Don't stop now, will you? Ladies and gentlemen, Variety is here to help children. Children in need. And we are always here for them, and we never, ever want to say no to anybody. And that's what you're doing. Don't let us say no, please. We don't want to. I want you to watch something now. Here's another piece of tape that'll show you where every dollar is going, ladies and gentlemen. It's of a young boy receiving, I believe it's chemotherapy. And if you can, I want you to watch this. This will give you the meaning of what we do at Variety. This is his medical treatment. Please watch this.
Would you like to give a kid a chance? Help create a better circumstance. Show some heart, it's time to lend a hand. Wouldn't you like to give a kid a chance?
At 5 years old, Kevin is already able to speak 4 languages: Dutch, Chinese, English, and French. 10 months ago, Kevin began what will be 3 years of chemotherapy treatments for leukemia. And so far, the cancer in his blood is losing.
Would you like to give a kid some light? A little love can make a smile so bright. Don't turn your back because the time is right. Wouldn't you like to give a kid some light? Kids, you just can't leave them all alone. They need some help along the way. They just can't make it on their own.
New drugs have turned what was once a lopsided fight into a standoff. Kevin's chances of long-term remission are better than even. But no one can say for sure, because Kevin's disease offers only one guarantee: that a little boy will learn the meaning of pain.
It hurts so much.
That's why you have to roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have so much more to do. We have so little time and so much more to do. We got a winner going. It's steamrolling. Come on, call us right now. Your cousin Brucey wants you to do this. I want you to meet some of the people right now that Variety helps, and then they help the children. We're here to help you, and these are the people that actually help the children. First of all, here's a name and a face, a gentleman who I think you're very aware of right now because he's always been with us here on Variety, thank God, and we need him very desperately, and so do you. Dr. Michael LaCourte, who's the Chief Variety Division of Pediatric Cardiology. I'm reading this because I'm not smart enough to know this by heart. At North Shore University, medical advisor to Variety of New York and Variety International. I've been down to your laboratories. I saw what you do, Michael. I feel I can call you Michael, Doctor, because we know each other a long time. What do we need? What more do you need from Variety? What can we do for you?
Well, Variety has supported us now for many years, and they've helped us with life-saving equipment, Variety House, and we've gotten a lot from you, and we hope that the support will continue.
You have no idea what this man does for children and for your families. I hope you never have to meet this man in his office, but if you do, Michael LaCourte is there. Thank you, Doctor. Now, Judy Block, Syosset, New York. I'm just learning. Founder and executive director of Variety Preschoolers Workshop. We're so happy to be able to help you. Are we doing a job for you? What do you need? Are we doing enough?
And how? You just gave us another new van. You helped us buy our building. We're now called Variety Preschoolers Workshop.
What did it tell us about the children in the workshop, Judy?
The children all early on have very significant problems with learning language and behavior. We get there early. We can make things happen that are wonderful. And if we wait too long and get there too late, it's too late.
It's too late. Don't make it ever too late, my friends. That word too late, those words, that combination's a horrible word, especially for children. Judy Block, we love you. And if anybody ever needs our help with things like Judy's talking about at Dr. LaCourte, you call us. Variety's there. That's what friends are for. We're your friends. I hope you never have to call us. But if you do, cousins, I promise from Brucey, we'll help you. We'll be there. Now, Murray. I look at Murray, I think of a blue handkerchief that he gave me last year. I panicked last year. I forgot my pocket handkerchief. Now he has a new one that he's tempting me with there. He's the executive director and medical director, executive director of Happiness is Camping. Tell us about Happiness is Camping.
Happiness is Camping is a camp for children with cancer. It's an opportunity to let children that might otherwise be deprived of a normal summertime opportunity to come to our camp, to be with other children with cancer, to feel as if this is their setting and it does not belong to anybody else.
And it really is, isn't it? Nobody's there to mock them or say, gee, they're different, because children don't want to be different. Kids want to get along and do their thing. And Murray, we just saw some great pictures of your camp. And God bless you, and I look forward to being invited there again this summer.
Oh, God bless you and Variety for the help that you made.
Variety's important to you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, there you have 3 testimonials, my friends. Variety will be there for you. Hope you never need us, but if you know somebody that needs us, we want to be there for you. We never, ever want to say no to a child. Join a winner. Join us in Variety. Kathy.
Thank you, Brucey. Some people that are here for Variety all year round are here with us today to make their check presentations. With me right now is Rich Kilbride of Food Enterprises. And Rich, you're going to tell me something about It Makes Sense. What is that?
It Makes Sense is a freestanding insert that will be dropping in 2 weeks on April 30th in most major New York papers. There's over $18 worth of savings to all the consumers in the New York market. And what we'd like to do...
well, look what we have here. This is Danny. Is this the kind of savings a person can...
Savings.
Okay.
What we'd like to ask the consumers in the New York market to give back some of the savings that they'll get from this insert in the marketplace to Variety. On the left-hand side of the insert, you'll see an address for Variety. Send those checks and some of those savings back to Variety. Also, Kathy, I'd like to present to you from the participating manufacturers in the insert and Food Enterprise a check for $30,000 for Variety Children's Dining.
Variety's very grateful. God bless you. Thanks, Danny. You want to go on out, Danny? Let's move it. Yeah, you got a delivery to make. Go ahead. Good boy. All righty. All righty. Hello, sir. I think I know you. Arthur, where are you from?
New York City.
Yes, and you're with what company?
Star Video Entertainment.
So this is our video presentation. You're Bob DeLellis.
Yes, I am.
And you're with?
CBS Fox Video.
And what have you gentlemen done this year for Variety?
Well, we've, through the auspices of the Hollywood Studios, home video divisions of the Hollywood Studios, and some of the minor ones, we have collected $180,000.
My goodness.
$20,000 over last year. And also, we're trying to get the video retailers involved. In fact, we have some involved. And Pete Bounder, who's been on the phones, is from Palmer Video, has made a large contribution. The Video Store, RKO Warner Home Video, and Blockbuster. All of the start of the video retailers this year, which we want all the video retailers to please get involved and send in your contributions. Have them contact me at Star Video. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I bet you will. Oh, I can't thank you gentlemen enough. God bless you. Bob, thank you. All righty. You want to take that off with you? There's somebody who wants to take that from you, I'm sure. Well, Monty, you want to...
No, not me. Somebody over there.
Uh-oh, Dr. Ruth. It's Dr. Ruth.
This is Cousin Ruth. This is Dr. Ruth.
Hello there.
Hello, Dr. Ruth.
Guess what? I just arrived, and guess what?
What?
This guy is going to have good sex
for a long time. Because you know why? I tell you why.
Because he's got a generous spirit.
No, because I just arrived and I got $500 from Michael Saperstein and in memory of Charlie Slutsky, who is a friend of Michael Saperstein and cousin Brucey here.
All right, isn't that nice?
$500.
Listen,
Let them come in.
Can we discuss this good sex? Come with me for a moment. Monty's a...
Now some more? Okay. Anybody who gives to a charity of this magnitude and of this importance is going to have a good life. And that's what we
They
really
have a good
need.
life already by virtue of the fact that they gave.
That's true. That's true. And what we really need is we have only a little time left. We need those phones
45
to ring.
minutes.
We need to get more money.
Okay,
Well,
they'll
you'll
call
be
you.
on the phones, right, Dr. Ruth?
Dr. Ruth, come to the phones.
Get over there.
Call
They want to
Dr. Ruth.
talk
Come
to
on,
you. If
Dr.
you want to
Ruth.
talk to Dr. Ruth, I guess call in, huh, Monty?
Kathy, I'd like you to meet two very important gentlemen.
Yes,
Three,
I
as a matter of
know
fact.
these
If they'd all come
gentlemen.
in,
Yes.
I'm going to do an official introduction to the
Hello,
three gentlemen.
Sala.
One, two, and maybe we'll get the doctor in too. Oh, you're going to do the kissing, are
Yeah,
you?
I got to kiss
All
Sala.
right.
And Michael, how are you? These gentlemen do so much, don't they, Monty?
Yes, well, let me tell you why. Salah Hassanein, who is a former international president of Variety, and Michael Samuelson, who is the current international Variety, international president. Michael just flew in from London today, is going to make an appearance here and fly right back to London. Now,
Last time I saw him, he did the same thing.
That's a lot of traveling. I hope you sleep well on planes. I do. Now, there are two different reasons why we bring them on at this time. And neither one of them is going to contribute a penny to this tote board, but is going to contribute to your happiness for the day. Because first of all, Salah Hassanein is going to explain about this pin that he's wearing, and it has to do with a special project of Variety.
Variety Lifeline takes care of children where no tents exist. Those children who are less fortunate than our children. It is a special program which focuses on open heart surgery. Last year, Variety Lifeline was responsible for 298 children being brought to the United States, the United Kingdom, and other areas where such facilities are available, from areas where such facilities are not available for open heart surgery. I am pleased to tell you that 296 were successful. This pin represents a contribution and a membership in the Lifeline program. It represents a contribution of $10,000, payable $1,000 a year over 10 years. But what it really represents is the saving of 2 lives. This is not an impersonal program. The people who become members of Lifeline know exactly the name of a child, they have his photograph, they know where he's being operated on, who the doctor is who's performing the operation, and the results. It is the cheapest way I know of to adopt 2 children and give them life.
Thank you, Salah. What a beautiful program Lifeline is. And it's the program that happens all over the world, but the life-saving surgery is done in the United Kingdom and the United States.
Mostly, yes.
Mostly, right. Now, the other gentleman with us is the man who just flew in from London. I mean, he does this on a Sunday. Fly in from London, make an appearance, fly back to London, doesn't everybody? And Michael, thank you for coming forward to us. Michael Samuelson is the international president. Variety, of course, is in about 12 or 13 different countries around the world. And Michael goes from country to country and city to city to bring good cheer and inspire those members of Variety to keep on doing their work. And now he's going to tell us about the success.
Well, this year, Variety Club around the world will raise over $30 million. And will, more important, give away over $30 million. And there's 52 tents, 52 chapters, and New York is one of those. And the underprivileged children of New York, in a funny way, are a bit privileged because they've got the Variety Club of New York to look after them. And I'm proud to be here just for a couple of minutes to say thank you to everybody here for looking after the kids of New York.
We have been reminding everybody on this telethon that our slogan is the money that's raised here stays here.
That's absolutely right. And by the look of it, that's a lot of money and a lot of help that they're going to give.
Well, we thank you as the international president for coming down. I would like you to do us a favor because there's so many volunteers backstage. If you would, off the air, go back and say hello to a lot of these people, they'll get a kick out of it.
Can I tell you, I've been chatting to them in the kitchen. I've been
Have you?
seeing them doing the washing up and the dishes or whatever you call them. And It's funny, I bet at home those husbands don't do too much dishwashing, but when it's a telethon and when it's helping kids, here they are doing it happily and smiling.
Has this been a proud 2 years for you?
Oh, it's been a wonderful 2 years. And to see the work of Variety around the world is very special.
So here are two gentlemen who are so proud, the international president, the man who chairs our Lifeline program, seeing 296 lives saved this year alone.
Thank God.
Thank you, Salah. Thank you, Mike. Stay with me, gentlemen. We'll take a look at our tote board with the fanfare proceedings, see where we are. With about 40 minutes left to go. $1,600,000. $1,600,000. Were you inspired by those two gentlemen?
Oh, we were at a dinner honoring Martin Escayers of Gulf and Western as the Lifeline Variety Man of the Year a couple of weeks ago, I guess it was. And even then, Michael was my dinner partner, and we talked the whole night about the work of Variety. And if you're involved in it, you never get away from it. Do you, Sala? You know, you never get away
Wherever
from
there's a kid in need, Variety is there.
That's right.
Now, everybody's best friend from the set of Sesame Street is with us, so please welcome Bob McGrath.
I'm here with some very good friends that I think you know already. Got our Joey, our poster child. How you doing, Joey?
Good.
And we got all kinds of wonderful friends here, Danny and Matthew. Listen, I want to ask you guys, we were talking just before we came on. I was asking him, what would you like to be when you grow up? I didn't get a chance to get over to you yet.
I would like to be a lawyer or a teacher.
A lawyer or a teacher? Is that what you kind of dream of?
Yeah.
Okay, good. How about you, Joe?
A singer.
A singer? Yeah, well, you're got a good start. How about you?
Yes.
What would you like to be?
I'd be baseball.
A baseball player?
Yeah.
What team?
Mets and Yankees.
The Yankees?
And Mets.
And the Mets. Going to play for both. Okay. How about you? What do you want to be?
Spaceman.
A baseball player too? And how about you?
I'll be Spider-Man.
You're going to be Spider-Man. Whoa.
I'm going to be a fireman.
A fireman. That's good too. You know, a fireman too? You know, if you really dream hard enough, you can probably be anything you want to be, right? Think so? And I'm going to sing a song right now, as I told you, for you guys, and it's talk about, no, it's not sing a song. I'm going to sing a song that talks about making their dreams come true, because all of you out there can actually make their dreams come true. And I'm going to sing it for you guys and for all your friends at home, okay? It goes like this. Little child, that special place within your heart, where your dreams and favorite things and wishes start, is like a secret hiding place, but there upon your face, I can see inside your heart. I can see inside your heart. Little child, your dreams are fashioned in your smile. One look at you and suddenly it's all worthwhile. Everyone can do their part. Just take the time and see. You can make their dreams reality. You can make their dreams reality. We can give them tomorrow, a tomorrow full of sunshine and hope. Everything's up to you. Help make their dreams come true. Little girl and little boy, keep dreaming on. There is a bright tomorrow, so sing your song. La 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 la, la 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 la. Won't you please help make their dreams come true? Don't you know how much they count on you, right? We can give them tomorrow, a tomorrow full of sunshine and hope. is up to you. Help make their dreams come true. Little girl and little boy, keep dreaming on. There is a bright tomorrow, so sing your song. La 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 la. Won't you please help make their dreams come true? Don't you know how much they count on you? La 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 la. Don't you know how much they count on you?
Give me 5. Oh, McGrath and Sesame Street. That's why all of America loves you, you know. Yes, it is. Thanks for being with us, Tom.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, Monty, over at the Celebrity Phone.
Is that brings it to you, right? I got to go to my post in a few moments. I just got to tell you a few words that were just told to me. One of our executives here on the floor said a few of the words, a combination of the most beautiful words I've ever heard. We are running out of pledge forms.
Oh, I love to hear
Isn't
that.
nice? I'll see you later.
We'll put it on the back of envelopes. We'll put it on my shirt. That's what we'll do. Let me introduce some more celebrities who are here. John Rowland, everybody knows, is a great newscaster here on 10 o'clock at night, I believe, on Channel 5, right?
That's right. That's right. And very happy to be here. And my congratulations to you. You just have done so much for these kids. I really take my hat off to you.
Well, John, with me, it's a labor of love, and I know that you're taking time off on your day off to come and join us.
Certainly worth it. It's a terrific charity. If you haven't called in yet, now's the time. I'm sitting here waiting for your call.
Well, why don't you call and speak to John Rowland in person? You've listened to him and seen him enough. Now get a chance to talk to him in person. While Claire Stevens is on the phone, we'll just pass over and say hello to Joe Mater, who's the Rock and Roll Madam. Is that a nice name, Rock and Roll Madam?
Well, what do you think?
I think it's exciting. That's what I do. But somebody wants to talk to you right now. You're talking to Joe Mater right here on television, and she's going to take your pledge. And I'll go back to Claire Stevens, who's a news director of KZoo. Hi, dear.
Hi, Monty. I'd like to urge everyone who hasn't had an opportunity to call that listens to the Zoo Crew in the morning on Z100 to get on that phone. I'm waiting to talk to you, and I'd like to take your pledge. You cannot have a more worthwhile cause than children. And as a mother, I say that as well. Very, very grateful to have 2 very healthy, happy children. So please, my phone is quiet now. I want to hear from you.
I guarantee it'll ring within moments because people would love to talk to Claire Stevens. While Joe is on the phone, we go to Sylvia Miles. Sylvia is having a great career in motion pictures right now, and her picture, Crossing Delancey Street, just opened in Great Britain to fantastic reviews, so she's a happy lady.
Yeah, and I'm also in production now for The She-Devil, The Adventures of a She-Devil. I'm playing Meryl Streep's mother for Orion, and it stars Rosanna Barr, Meryl Streep, Ed Begley Jr., me, and Linda Hunt. And I think Roseanne Barr is going to call and make a donation, so I want her to listen right now and make the call. This may be it. Okay.
So you take that, Sylvia, and we'll come over here to Arlene Herson, who I've had the pleasure of her company interviewing me for her cable program. Arlene, good to have you with us.
Well, I am so pleased to be here because I know how hard you work and I know how important this charity is, and I'm so pleased to be part of it.
Thank you, Arlene. Lovely interview. I have a copy of the tape. Is your phone ringing? All phones are ringing. It looks like we're doing great. Bruce, phones are ringing. Pledge forms are missing. Dr. Ruth is screaming. We go over to you.
If Dr. Ruth screams, let her scream. When she screams, we make money. I'll tell you that. We're getting more pledge forms. Don't worry about it. If I have to write it on Monty and my shorts, we will do it. Get those pledges in, will you? Drexel Burnham Lambert, extremely good friends of children and variety, as everybody knows. June Schultz has been traveling all over this great nation of ours, and she's like the coordinator for Drexel Burnham Lambert. I got to say it right in front of this lady. And she's a good friend of variety all over this nation, and we're so happy to have you here in New York.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here today.
Thank you. Sitting next to her is our good friend Harry Horowitz, and Harry has managed to give us more money than anybody. I'll tell you, Harry, we are so happy to have you and all the bears here.
Well, again, we're always happy to be here. I think the thing that's really, really exciting here is we have a new endowment fund that started here in the New York 10th that's honoring Mike Milken, and a lot of people here are pledging and calling in, a lot of friends and well-wishers, and we're all very, very excited about helping kids in New York.
I got to tell you something, Harry, and you tell Michael from me, he has a lot of friends here. We know what Michael does. We do. The people who have the hearts know what Michael Milken, and you tell him I said that. Leslie Pangborn, pronounce the name of your organization for me.
Q&R Clearing Corp.
All right. And listen, thank you so much. You have anything really special to tell us?
Yes, I'd like to tell you a donation of the children of Frank Bacabella, Giovanna, Carrie, Mario, Andrea, and Frankie for $150. And thanks George Haight and Brendan Cryan and everyone else that gave. Thank you.
And that's a lot of people here. Don Schuback, I'll tell you, John Schuback, Horn and Hearted, you've been a friend of ours and a friend of our families. Let's work for Mommy, that type of thing, Donald.
That's right, and we've had dozens of calls, again, in honor of Mike and to benefit Variety. $10,000 from the employees of the Golden Nugget.
Really?
$10,000 from Interface, soon to be the proud owner of the Sands Hotel. Charlie Sarkis up in Boston, $5,000 for New York and $5,000 for the Boston tent. In honor of Mike and his love for America's children, Metromedia, $5,000. General Host for the endowment, $5,000. Friends at Audio Video Corp and its 2,000 employees, $4,000. Liggett & Myers Tobacco, $5,000. Sig Zeises, a friend of Mike and a friend of Variety, $2,500. From Mike's Hispanic friends at Telemundo Broadcasting, $2,000. From his friend at Banner Industries, $2,500. And Instrument Systems, Harvey Blau, $10,000. Gene Phillips and Bill Friedman, $1,000. Thank you.
How much did that add up to? And this here is Jessica Schuback, who I called Chrissy. Jessica, thank you so much for joining your dad and everybody in Variety. It's important that kids help us too, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. Joe Matera. Joe Matera, part of our Wall Street crew. Joe, bless your heart. Thank you. You guys have done some job for us again this year.
We love the kids. Captain Sean Kirby, Sheepshead Bay, $200. American Stock Exchange employees, $350. Dodger Blue, $25. Jimmy Botwin at $500. George Rathkind, $500. Susquehanna Investment Group, $1,500. Oscar Grusin's son, $500.
All right, good enough. And this is our good friend, cousin Lou Maselli.
Bruce, $2,500 in memory of Tony Porcelli from CRT Services. Don and Renee Parker and the Sartori family, $500 each in memory of Tony.
Lou, bless your heart, and God bless his memory. We know about that. Also, listen to this. It says, Cousin Brucey, if you mention Mr. Philly Cheesecake, we'll donate $500. Mr. Philly Cheesecake. I love Mr. Philly Cheesecake. We all love. What's that?
Say it twice.
The hot 500. Mr. Philly Cheesecake, we love you very much. You owe me $500. And now let's go to my cousin Maury. Maury Povich with another Variety highlight. Thank you, Maury.
Gifts, food, popcorn, and lots of friends. That's what it's all about. Variety's annual Christmas party for 1,500 children delights them each year. And Universal's The Land Before Time thrilled them all. Now here's Cousin Brucey at the Variety Boys and Girls Club of Queens with a wonderful Christmas tale.
We wish. I'm your cousin Brucey. What are you looking at? I'm your relative.